Hello, welcome to Figure Skating in Color. This is Lauren Rhodes, and this is my adult beginning figure skating journey. This is my color coding system I created to help make learning figure skating easier because, oh boy, is it complicated when you are not used to it. It's so crazy that these singles are now my warm-up. And we're going to see a lot in slow motion today. I'm definitely overcrossing. These are not perfect. They're still work in progress. Let's see how it is the other direction. I do everything both directions, and I mean everything. So let's see. Yeah, I'm overcrossing a little bit, and it just is a little wonky, but it's not bad. It's definitely a major improvement. Sow cows. Okay, let's see it in slow motion. That 3-turn, a little bit rough, but in general, not bad, and the arm positioning is better. All right, other direction. See it in slow motion. See how the 3-turn looks. It's all right. Yeah. Seems pretty decent for a single. I really thought that this was a C-step, S-step. But after trying to do actual S-steps with my coach, I realized I cannot do them. So they're actually just C-steps with the legs in a different position, which is okay. But I'm doing it to try to keep that body on the left side for that jump in particular. Spins, how are they looking? They're rough, but that is normal for me. Spins are notoriously rough. Trying to make sure that shoulder is a little bit more to the right in position, which then makes the rest of the spin off because I'm not used to it being in the right position. Camel spin. Oh, finding that spin spot and the body position is quite a challenge. There are 3 main spin positions in figure skating: the upright, camel, and sit. And so I try to practice them every time, and then all the rest are variations of those 3. That's about as low as I can get on my sit spin for now, which is how it starts. 90 degrees is ideal. And this one is a little bit better, but man, it is just so hard to stay on that tiny, tiny little spin spot. What are we doing now? Oh yes, I'm doing toe loops, but the more advanced entrance. I saw Camille Valieva do it, so I'm like, well, I want to do it. Although her foot was in a different position on the 3-turn. That arm was way too high. It should not have been there like that. Let's see how the other side looks. Yeah, that leg is way too cross, so then I'm having to compensate with my upper body. So that right leg should be more on the right side of the screen, and then it throws off my upper body. They were actually a little bit better last week, but that's just how it goes. It's not always fully linear. This is the sow cow from the more advanced entrance, although to be fair, sometimes they're better from the more simple entrance. Yeah, that arm is rough. Yeah, when I try to do the more advanced entrances, some of my old bad habits come back, like those really high arms. So back 3 turns, C-step, and yeah, trying to compensate with my upper body as a former gymnast. Ooh, I can do a cartwheel though. Super fun. Both ways. Yes, it's a fun trick for shows or something, not really for a competition. Waltz jump backspin. Oh, that was not a spin. That was a hop. It was like the best I had though. Yep. Yeah. This is axle prep. Beginning axle prep. Oh, I guess we'll call that a backspin. Illusion spins. I really want to do 2 in a row. For a combination, you need to be able to do 3 in a row, but let's start with 2, and that's not happening yet, which is okay. Okay, we started working on the beginning axles. Now, what we want to focus here with this is just the hip flip. That right knee should not be so cross like that, and then the hip should flip. Now we're going to go the other way. I'm just trying to work on one section at a time because this might take a while to get. It's definitely nowhere near where it needs to be, but ooh, it's a start. And everything is a start, you know what I mean? So other way. It's not quite a turn, definitely not an axle. Let's see how the hip flip is. That knee is a little more out to the side. It's better. Let's see how it looks going back. Yeah, I feel like the hip flip is a little better on this side. So the knee goes up, flip to that axis, and then ideally you just keep turning around and do a full single turn, which ends up being a 1.5. Not going to happen today, but will happen soon, and I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.